So, Commander build. This is one of the few battleships in the whole game I use flammable cannoneer on. I do this because I need the range, and I need extra accuracy. The rest of my skills are based on precision, and buffing my AP shield damage. I don't hit very much in the Amagi, and when I do, I want them to hurt. So, I have autos and duration, cutting them for increased accuracy, and the wilty build, because I don't want to lose a heal. So, yeah, very basic build, just pure accuracy build. This is with the AP buffs I have, and this is without. So, worth noting. And yeah, that was a very quick one. So, how to play the Amagi. Probably the toughest boat in terms of battleships you can play in terms of difficulty, because this thing is a glass cannon. So, the Amagi, like a lot of the Japanese battleships, play extremely well from longer ranges. So the Amagi is one of the true actual boats meant to be played as a sniper battleship. You can have immense range, nearly 20 kilometers, and your accuracy actually is improved at longer ranges. So your armor is not the best for battleship standards, so you want to be hiding in the back of the team, supporting them from afar. I'm not saying the very back of the map, but hiding as far back as you can while still being present in your battle. So, at the minute, focusing on broadside targets just like everything else. Vladivostok, alright. He is a long ways away. Is that 18.9? I can't really see it too well when I'm recording this. Well, could have got a better result, but I'm happy with 20k. Always nice. You see the accuracy. This is general Amagi accuracy after the nerf. They really butchered how this ship should be played. But you see how I'm just avoiding fire here. I'm so far away I can dodge these shells. Shoot a broadside Jean Bar. I'm not expecting much, it's a Jean Bar. Oh, that's always rewarding, getting the Citadel and the Jean Bar. As you see, I have 10 16.1 inch guns. I have one more gun than the Iowa, but I don't have the accuracy the Iowa does. But I do get increased accuracy and range. So, range I am hanging far back. This may seem normal to some people, but this, for me, is hanging far back. Because this boat is meant to be played at range. Only late game you can use your turtleback armor scheme, which isn't great. I tell you that you will probably still get citadeled if you move. If you sail in a straight line and don't reposition your ship, don't list your ship from side to side, you probably won't get citadeled because of your turtleback. But I'm not saying you should actively do that until late game. The Amagi with the back 3 guns is one of the strongest brawlers out of the battleships. Of course, the Turpets and the Odin will win purely because of their torpedoes, but if you can dodge those torpedoes, that broadside salvo you have is very devastating. Plus the 3 guns in the back, and you can, every jousting match you get involved with, you should be able to win out in this. Your armor scheme's not very great, I can tell you that. If you angle away to the point where you can't fire your back 3 guns or your front 2 guns, you should be at a comfortable angle. This is the sort of angle you want to be at. Well, I'm actually giving a little too much angle because I'm firing, but there we go, that's a nice shot. Because I'm firing, you have to open up your angle. What they did to nerf this ship, see, there we go, not enough angle there. You see the chunk damage I took there? That was horrific. I'm lucky I wasn't citadeled there. What they did to nerf this ship is they nerfed its rudder shift, so it can't re-angle after it fires as soon as it used to do, which is a bit annoying, because some ships they can easily do that, and you know, a lot of ships can fire one angled. You can use Jean Bar, Iowa, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, you need to angle heavily in this boat, heavily, and I mean almost bow 1, but not bow 1. You can go bow 1 in this thing too, but I wouldn't recommend. I would recommend a strong angle instead. Now, as you have these massive broadside power guns, you are really, I was kind of, for me at least, I'm kind of focused on getting that damage done to the battleships, because I can really wreck them, along with the cruisers, but if you get a decently ranged destroyer, like 14, 15, maybe even 16 kilometers away, I recommend taking a shot, because destroyers are always worth a lot of damage. Unfortunately, our 2 destroyers in our team didn't do as well as they could have, unfortunately, but oh well, you know, that's them. We're trying to get some shots in the Odin. I'm trying to wait for him to smooth up his angle a little bit. Alright, Jean-Bart is shooting me. I need to angle away from him. At the minute, I'm effectively giving him broadside, so I'm reluctant to shoot just now. I'm trying to get the right shot. I'm hoping I might lose spot in the smoke as well. So, as you see, I'm trying to turn. This is how slow this thing turns as a result of the nerf it got. See, I was very lucky not to get Citadel right there. He just glanced off my turrets. Again, this thing is nerfed heavily and it's a very hard ship to play. In order to fire your guns, you have to expose yourself pretty hardcore. That's why you have to play at range, particularly after the nerf. So, Odin is giving a relative broadside. Let's see if we can punish that. Another shot's out. These are 10 16.1 inch guns. Very, very, very powerful. Powerful salvo. Even though the salvo was nerfed again in the nerf. And it's the hardest ship to play well. And if you do play well, you can probably play the same game better in an Iowa. The only benefit the Amagi has is the fact that you're firing so many guns and it just feels satisfying, I guess. And you have the best tech tree to be a protection in the game. Now speaking of this, the Z23 over here is not something I want to fight just now, because I know the Z23's to be the reload, it's pretty quick, so if I get any closer to him, he's torpedoes already off. He just sent them. He's, very quick cooldown for these Z23 torpedoes, so I want to be unpredictable, and I want someone else to deal with him if possible. He is a lot. If I give him full broadside, there's no way I'm going to dodge these torpedoes in time, thanks to my increased turning. Alright, so he's gone off spot. Always worth, maybe, just give a wee blind fire. Nothing? Okay. My division mate here, Calm, is asking to support me here because I do need the help. Fortunately, a Bismarck, a sonar, is really, really a better target to deal with this destroyer than I am. And I will ask for his support any day, because, there we go. He is better equipped at dealing with destroyers than I am. Especially because he can turn. Now, this Odin's nearly dead. He's not looking too pretty. Jean-Bart's pretty healthy still, despite being citadeled. Helen, I got the Odin. Bismarck's running the sonar, which is nice. Jean-Bart, I'm gonna take a shot, go for your superstructure in the back of the boat. Hopefully I'll get something. Probably not, because it's Jean-Bart. Oh, Yudashi just got my division mate there. That was unfortunate. A bit unspotted, a bit of problems there. Ooh. Well, that was good. That could be much worse. And with that, we're starting to get lower in points. We've got 2 objectives. That Z23 is still not dead, so I'm going to do my best to go over there and kill him, help out this Bismarck. As much as the Bismarck is suited towards this sort of thing, I would be happier if I helped him out. Fortunately though, it doesn't look like he needs my help. Unfortunately though, I've made a complete turn, and this thing, as you can see, does not turn very easily. So, I've got this Jean-Bart here. Yeah, I'm going to thank that Bismarck for taking out that guy. Jean-Bart by 1. Oh, he's not going to do that much to him, to be honest. We need to get back to caps, that's what we need to do. So, at the minute I can't really help much of the game. We got Yudashi, a Sinop, and a Jean-Bart. still have a destroyer left, so we really need to get those caps done if possible. So I'm pushing in effectively. Fire the guns, jump out. Let's see what we get. I don't think we'll get that much again, but take a look. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, don't expect every salvo on this thing to be amazing, because it's probably not. But the accuracy in this thing, even at point blank range, can be pretty abysmal. Again, they nerfed this boat because the requirements to play this thing is quite high skill level, but once you have the mastery of it, it's quite a powerful, strong ship in comparison to the Iowa. But see, look at that. 2 pens, a shatter, an overpen, and a bounce in the same salvo. It just goes to show you how much dispersion you can get even on these so-called accurate shots. Now, we've got a sin up here. Just given relative broadside. Let's see what we can do. Angle up against him. You gotta be quick with the angling, even as you're firing, because if you don't, you're just gonna get yourself punched out. I'm looking at this Jean Bart. He's focusing on Bismarck, so he's not focusing on me. So I can give him a little bit broadside, but I had to keep checking on him. Right, 4 seconds. Synop's already fired, I believe. Could be wrong. I hope I'm not wrong. So fire my full gun salvo. Do my best to slow down and get the turning. I'm getting there. Confederate, that's nice. 6 pens. I was really hoping for a Citadel. If I was any other boat, I probably would have got it. At 11 kilometers, you'd think, but we'll see. He's not going for me, which is a bit interesting, so that's fine. Go for him again. Again, no Citadels, but the penetrations is really stacking up, and he's not looking too pretty right now. Unfortunately, though, he is going to be able to get past behind this island, and he is at the minute unkillable. So, pushing forward to try and get that Jean Bart down. There we go, just fire the front guns, because I can. I preferably like to fire the full salvo, but front guns will do. I just want to do a little bit of damage to him. 2 overpens, I'll take it. I'd be happy with the overpen over the bounce any day. So, back guns, they did the grand total of zilch. So, yeah, doing good so far. That Sinop, I'm not too worried about. Surely one of the battleships is going to shoot him, I'm thinking in my head here. Okay, so Kagero got a bit greedy there, unfortunately, and he tried for the Sinop. I don't think I could have shot him in time, though, to be honest. So that was just unlucky. Again, full salvo at a partially angled Jean Bart. Jean Bart's lost the front turret. That's always good. Now, we are below in points by 200 points, so all this Yudashi does, all this Yudashi needs to do is run away. And unfortunately, the Yudashi knows what he's doing, so that's what he does do. He runs away. The Jean Bart, on the other hand, does not know what he's doing. He's giving broadside to myself and that Bismarck. Oh, there we go. Bismarck's doing well. So I'm hoping. Oh my god. No. I'm hoping my team would capture A and I could go to C. But it looks like we've got a minute left. Even if we capture all these objectives, I don't think we're going to get anywhere. So unfortunately, this match results in a loss, and the Yudashi gets a solo warrior because all the destroyers are dead. There's no way to chase him down, and he's up in points by a reasonable margin, 100 points, which in a minute is not achievable, even if we do capture the objectives right away. So yeah, that was unfortunate, but if you look at the damage numbers I've been racking up, I've got 183,000. I've really put in the damage here, and this is something you should be doing. You should be playing the Amagi at range. You should be capitalizing on broadside targets, be it a cruiser, be it a battleship, or something that will most likely yield a high damage number for you, because you want to be contributing by taking down the enemy hit points and firing there just to see if he's anywhere near me. And I've got nearly 20 kilometer range, and I've fired, so he's on the edge of the map. He's completely evaded, or probably behind one of the islands, one or the other. So he's not going to get spotted. There's no way. Only way we can win at this point is by killing him. There's not enough points difference, so that's rough. But yeah, decently fast. The Amagi, if you have not taken drill bits, I have taken drill bits because I want no more EP damage. Because for some odd reason, despite having the biggest guns in the tech tree, you struggled to get as many citadels. The citadels I had were on Jean Bart's, as you can see. It is a lucky Jean Bart hit and Russian battleships, which are not really, known for having a well-protected citadel broadside on. So, that is my Amagi review. I hope this helps, and I will catch you next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.